Good morning, Cards. I'm Toby Hamill.
I'm Julia Wilkerson. Today is Friday, November 4th, and you're watching
Vlog Talk. Julia, I really like your eyes.
Thanks?
Well, no. Like, I just really like the way that your eyes look.
Can we just cut to Cardinal Compliments, please? You're scaring me.
A few moments later.
To Gavin Rohde, they are just an amazing person who dedicates time to Vlog Talk and is also such a talented person who has hair unlike Mr. Day.
After all those compliments, let's see if anyone actually has anything nice to say. Toby, I love your hair.
My boy Will bought me a nice Swenson's burger.
Mr. Reese is the best teacher.
I would like to compliment Tyler Yonker for being a W teammate and a greatest captain of all time.
Just gonna give a shout out to Miss J. She's really helped me figure out what I want to do with sort of my life and helped me sort of figure out how to best go forward with actions and applying to colleges for my specific field.
All right, shout out Jillian Jenkins for taking my homecoming pictures. They're pretty fire.
Natalie Vance has really cool outfits and she's really good at chemistry.
If you may have noticed, people were not just shouting out fellow students, but teachers as well. By scanning this QR code or once on posters around the school, you'll be able to shout out anyone in the building whom you believe deserves that recognition. And remember, you do have the option to make it anonymous. So after this, maybe consider shouting out a student or a teacher who you really think makes a difference in our building.
Man, it makes me so happy to see how nice people are to each other. Well, speaking of which, Veterans Day is next Friday. Let's go see what the Social Studies Department has in store for us.
Veterans Day is a national holiday taking place on November 11th every year. It honors military veterans and gives a way for everyone to celebrate and remember those who served. Here at Thomas, we interviewed a few teachers about the holiday.
The Thomas Worthington Veterans Day program is an opportunity for students to interact with veterans in our community and hear their stories. It's facilitated by an amazing student-led committee who has been working diligently from writing speeches to creating decorations in order to make the day feel special. Our veterans deserve immense appreciation, support, and respect for the work they have done. Their critical leadership skills in times of crisis serves as a great example for all of us, and as a building, we want to honor that.
Hey Cardinals, this is Mr. Cox from the Social Studies Department, and we are here to talk about Veterans Day. Way back in 1918, at the end of World War I, the United States and the European countries ended the Great War. On that day, it became known as Armistice Day. And until the 1950s, we celebrated Armistice Day. Here in the United States, they created a federal holiday known as Veterans Day. That is what we're here to talk about today. On November 10th, we are going to have all of the social studies classes coming down to the library so that we can meet and greet with veterans and hear the stories that they have to share.
Remember, Veterans Day for Thomas is on the 10th during your social studies period. Make sure to be on your best behavior and show the 3 R's for the veterans who took time out of their day to come here. Back to the studio.
Sports report, 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 sports.
The fall sports season is in the books. For those who have been living under a rock, here's a recap of each varsity sport. Boys cross country had a very young team and worked hard to improve throughout the season. Their highlights included a 4th place finish at the Cedarville Friendship Invitational, finishing 3rd at the Midwest Meet of Champions, and 6th place out of 20 teams at the Eisenhart. Senior captain Owen Hedberg was a 2nd-team All-OCC in the Cardinal Division, helping the team to a 4th place finish. Owen was also a regional qualifier, finishing 14th at the District Championship meet at Hilliard Derby. The girls golf team finished their season 17-27, 5th place in the OCC Cardinal Division, repeating as Worthington Cup champions. Jordan Cross finished in the top 17 of OCC tournament play with a 97.7 tournament average, which earned her both an honorable mention in All-OCC and All-District. Seniors Ava Burrows and Eve Heitkamp earned All-District Scholar Athlete honors. Newcomer of the Year went to freshman Miriam Saeed, Most Improved Player went to Jordan Cross, and Player of the Year went to Gwen Scott.
The cheerleaders had a great time cheering on the football team. They participated in practices, games, community events, pep rallies, fundraisers, and much more. They got new uniforms this year as well, and loved the support and involvement from the student section, making this year so memorable. There was a strong sense of leadership from the amazing 6 senior fall cheerleaders: Ryan Becker, Neela Burrows, Haley Fibrance, Caroline Ludwig, Ellie Sterno, and Lee Wilkin.
The boys golf team finished off their season with a record of 120 and 101, averaging 322 as a team on 18-hole courses. They received an 18-hole low of 303 at Zanesville. Cam Stoller received an honorable mention All-OCC, Jack Marsh, second team All-OCC, and Jack Flores, first team All-OCC. Honorable mention All-District went to Will Reese and Cameron Stoller, and second team All-District went to Jack Flores.
The Pride of Colonel Country had an amazing season where they performed in Worthington's Memorial Day Parade, the Old Market Days at the Farmers Market, 11 varsity football games, and 5 OMEA-sanctioned competitions. Students performed the contest show Round and Round, featuring music that is canon/echo. The students' hard work resulted in the OMEA State Finals' 18th consecutive superior rating, several first-place finishes, and Grand Champion awards with caption effects for Best Color Guard, Best Percussion, Best Music, and Best General Effect.
The football team has made recent history this year, clinching their first winning season since 1999 with their upset victory over the Marysville Monarchs on October 7th. The team went 6-5 overall, 2-3, and placed 5th in the conference. Leading the efforts this year were starting quarterback Will Cooper with 34 touchdown passes at 67.5% completion, Joey Zgalewski with 108 yards receiving, 18 touchdowns and 13 sacks, Simon Smith with 48 receiving yards and 6 touchdowns, Jaden Fields with 69.2 rushing yards, 10 touchdowns, and Francis Brew with 12 sacks and 2 fumble recoveries. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Joey Zgalewski. First team All-OCC goes to Will Cooper, Joey Zgalewski, and Francis Brew. Second team All-OCC goes to Scholar Athlete Sam Latcher, Connor Smith, Jaden Fields, and Maddox LaPrade. All-OCC Honorable Mention, Javen Hearn, and All-OCC Special Mention to Noah Walters.
The boys varsity soccer team went 3-12-3 in regular season gameplay, placing 4th in the OCC conference. They played Westerville Central in the first round of tournament play, falling to the Warhawks 1-2 to end their season. The girls cross-country team completed their season at the regional championships on October 29th with a 13th place finish. The team was led by sophomore Elena Smullen and seniors Annalie Steele, Carly Fiddler, and Rosalie Smullen, who all finished within 4 seconds of each other. Sophomore Mary Darling, junior Megan Camp, and senior Natalie Lockman also competed at the regional championships. Congratulations to Elena Smullen and Annalie Steele for earning first team All-District honors this season. The girls volleyball team had a very successful season, despite their 8-16 overall record. There were great gains on and off the court, and some just near misses for the win in several matches. They ended 2-8 in the league and placed 5th in their conference. The girls went into tournaments, defeating the 10th-seeded Gahanna 3-2, advancing to the district semifinals where they fell to Dublin Scioto 3-0. Drew Temple went down in program history with over 2,000 assists and was named OCC first team and All-District second team. Becca White was named OCC second team and All-District second team. Avery Argy and Kate Foreman earned OCC special mentions. We look forward to what this young team has in store for us next year. The girls varsity soccer team's overall record was 4-11-1. They went 2-3 and placed 4th in their conference. In their last regular season game, they played New Albany, falling to the Eagles 0-3. After a bye round, they advanced to round 2 in tournaments, but fell to Delaware Hayes 1-3. The Scholar Athlete Award went to Aditi Rao. League First Team Awards went to Caitlin Breedlove and Reagan Bell. Second Team to Reese Loxo, and Special Mention to Maya Wolf and Zoe Limbach. The varsity girls water polo team ended their season with a 17-16 overall record. They beat Kilbourne 8-6, which qualified them for states. They beat Mason 11-8 in the quarterfinals, but fell to the Mavericks 7-5 in the semifinals, taking 4th place in the state. Sophia Hoffman, Leah Oberly, and Natalie Smith were named North All-Regional Team. The team had 5 athletes earning All-Ohio recognitions, and they were Leah Oberly, Natalie Hollub, Charlotte Helm, Natalie Smith, and Elena Kidder. The varsity boys water polo team had its ups and downs over the course of the season, but they played their hearts out. In their first regional match, the Cards topped Napoleon 10-6. They advanced to the semifinals against Upper Arlington, falling to the Golden Bears 13-4, thus ending their season. The team graduates 7 seniors. Congratulations on a successful fall season, Cards. Ice hockey begins this weekend. Head out to cheer them on. Check back next week as we recap field hockey and the beginning of winter sports.
You know, I'm really going to miss fall sports.
That means it's bowling time, baby! And everything else.
Yeah, of course. Anyway, that's all we have for this episode.
Tune in next week and remember,
it's always a great day to be a Cardinal.